Welcome back, builders. We're going ghost busting for the queen. We're gonna run a cursed Royal Woodlands map. We're bumping up to Viceroy difficulty. I've been playing a few maps offline and I've been very comfortable in there lately, so hopefully this will go pretty smooth. I actually don't remember running a cursed Royal Woodlands, so this will be interesting. On the map it says cursed battlefield, so the forest has reshaped itself. It is impossible to recognize the danger of glades, which are now all even sizes. So if you're one of those people that's like, hey, you should open some small glades, here we go. We're going to be opening glades, all right. And our second effect is Restless Spirits. This land has seen a lot of bloodshed during the Great Civil War. I supported the Queen, by the way. Restless Spirits can be found in the forest. I believe that's going to be some events that will pop for us, if memory serves. For our caravan, we are going to take a bunch of beavers, mainly because I want the crystallized dew in case we get foxes. That'll give us the ability to build a couple houses at least. We get 2 extra pop also, so that's going to take us up to 9. We're going to take our standard stone because on this map we don't have stone, we have clay. Then just grab some extra wood to spend the last point, and we are going to take the herbalist camp because we have both mushrooms and herbs. So hopefully we'll get some use out of that. Let's go ahead and embark. See what this haunted battlefield has in store for us. All right, there's our 2 effects: Restless Spirits, Cursed Battlefield. Our benefit is Golden Dust. Some raindrops have a golden hue. Gain 5 clearance water for every 10 drizzle water gathered. And not quite sure how useful that'll be. Clearance water generally is kind of like your luxury good buildings, so I tend to find that's the least useful. Our standard Looming Darkness. We also have Muddy Ground, so villager off-road speed is decreased by 30%. Alright, so we definitely want roads, not that I wouldn't anyways. Flooded roads. Travel cost of trade routes is increased by 2. Okay, so we don't want to send out caravans during the storm. That's totally fine. Unearthly Element. The Firekeeper's power weakens in the face of otherworldly forces. The maximum number of sacrifice stacks is lowered by 1. Okay, that's rare. I put a ton on that. An Eerie Song. Villagers with the effect have a 5% chance of perishing every 15 seconds. Now, when you get these events that say like small percent chance to die every 15 seconds, because you're rolling so many times on, and you're doing it for each villager, these are actually super deadly. Like, it's not 5% roll during a storm, it's every villager every 15 seconds. So you do not want these. So to prevent this, we need a service or to keep our hostility below 5. Totally doable. All right. Oh, I don't think I've showed this on camera before. So we got humans from our extra people, and I have unlocked the human racial ability, which they show you the closest fertile soil. So now we have that. The beavers give us an extra trade route. The foxes show us the nearest glacier. The lizards, best boys, bring us tools. So those are quite handy. I feel like that really makes the humans better, because with humans you almost have to go with a small farm, and just being able to find that first bit of soil is super key because you want to get started on that ASAP. All right, let's get our initial roads in here. Oh, I didn't check. What did the trees have? Wood, insects, fiber, roots. Okay, nothing crazy, but that's decent. It's all usable stuff. Looks like we've got insects on this map. And what's our other? Some plant fiber. Stuff that in there. I think we're gonna go for this one, so I'm actually gonna move this, at least for now, over here so that we can fit in woodcutter. I think we're gonna rush that direction. Yeah, because these are all the same, so I don't know which one of these are small and which one of these are large. So that being said, I'm probably gonna have to open more glades than I normally would want to. So bonuses that come from opening glades or reduce the penalties for glades, that type of thing is going to probably be high on my to-do list. We'll just clear some housing room over here. All right, let's take a peek at what our initial start is. pigment we could make out of insects, so that's a maybe. We don't need the training gear yet. Okay, none of those jump out as like I'm just going to take it no matter what, so let's hold off on that. Let's get some more of our buildings down. Because we have insects, I'm going to try to make quick and early jerky. So I'm going to drop my field kitchen. If you haven't watched it yet, I've got a video extolling the virtues of field kitchens. I know some people don't like it. They feel that it's too inefficient, but I think I made a pretty strong case for why I think that the field kitchen is totally worth it. So check out that video if you're interested in that. All right. Do we want anything else to start? Do we want water? I'm not going to have anyone to work it yet, so I don't think so. Housing. What are we going to go for here? We're going to try for advanced housing right off the bat. We do have a little bit of brick. Let's hold off on that decision and let's see how it's going as we get started. So let's raise our priority on those because we want those first. We need our crude workshop second. And then yeah, I don't care. Let's immediately turn off insects so they don't eat those up. We've got plenty of eggs they can chomp on for now. Nothing gets you going like a raw egg in the morning, right? Alright, we'll let them get started on that. Am I going to rush this season 1? I could grab a farm. Yeah, I think I am. We've got the stone. I'm gonna have to open something anyways. I'm not gonna be able to find anything in here special that's gonna change how that's gonna go, so. Alright, let's get our beavers in. Let's get a crude workshop station. So that leaves us with 1 builder. Perfect. We need planks. We need fabric. We need bricks. Start with my normal limits there. I think I'm going to actually do 12 here. Well, let's do 16. I'm thinking I'm going to go advanced housing. And if that's the case, actually, then because human housing needs bricks, let's up bricks. Don't have any of that yet. Are we going to collect any of that from here? No. Yes, we could get a little bit from here, and I believe our trees had it too. No. Okay. That's fine. All right, and get to chopping, boys. I've tried doing the 3 woodcutter opening, and I don't feel like I'm quite at the point where I need that yet. You just kind of surf off your initial food for a while to try to hold off on that. Okay, gain an ancient tablet for every 2 glade events, so maybe we're going to probably have some extras. Silent looting could help with lowering our hostility. I do think I'm going to take the axes. I've had a couple games recently where I just did not get chopping bonuses, and it starts hurting later on. When you can't chop during the storm, or you just don't have the population to put that many woodcutters. Alright, there's our clay deposit. Perfect. Got a flax field. Good. Stormwater is always useful. And that fertile soil. Okay, so this was... say that's a small glade because we don't have a glade event, so I don't know if that's good or bad, but we got the soil, which is what I was after either way. Alright, human resolve to 22 is pretty doable. Get some parts. Trading's very doable. 4 packs of crops. So maybe... can packs of crops be made out of insects? No. I mean, we definitely could get it sooner or later, so it's not like we couldn't do that. For 10 amber, the people is more what I'm looking at here. I think we'll take the extra gears. I'm probably going to try to sell a few early and just get an early infusion of cash. Okay, a geyser pump we totally could make. Gears, people, materials totally doable. Any 2 glade events will definitely do. Have at least 1 hearth upgraded. In 2 minutes and 30 seconds, it's not happening. There's no way we're building 3 buildings in that amount of time. Yeah. Let's take a safer pick. Yeah. Another thing I've been thinking about lately is picking the absolute easiest initial orders. Don't even like worry about what the bonuses are, just for the fact to try to get a couple extra blueprints early. And I think that definitely could be a strong opening. I tend to like to get the big bonuses if I can, or just things that stick around. So we're gonna do farming, so I could see us making packs of crops for our like selling. Plantings faster, yeah, that's definitely doable. I don't know if we're gonna get tools. You know, I haven't seen a recipe down that line yet. Nope. Okay, so let's see here. Humans like forage. The beavers would like wine. Pottery would be good. Copper bars. This map does have copper on it, so I guess that is one down the tool line. The pottery would be good for making both wine and pickled goods, which the beavers really like. Kind of leaning towards the stamping mill so far. If we're going to do copper, then we don't need the crystallized dew. Yeah, let's take the stamping mill. I'm looking for a small farm. That would be my ideal here. There's those packs of crops. Pickled goods also, and our fabric recipe. Alternatively, we have tools here. I tend to find the tool shops overkill. I would rather have something with a 2-star tool recipe, just because, like, how many pipes am I going to build? I'm not going to build barrels. I just hate barrels. I've got clay on this map, so I can do pottery way easier. Clothier I like, but we don't have a fabric recipe yet, so we're going granary. Yeah, here we go, 2-star. That's a big maybe. There's our flower source. There's, ooh, that workshop. There's another one. I put out a video about the controversy of the workshop. So we've already got a 2-star recipe for cloth. So we would be picking this for boards and bricks, which is totally doable. Do I want that more than having tools? We don't have any copper source yet, so I don't think we could really rush the tools. Yeah, we're gonna go workshop. You know, like always, I hate that we've already doubled up on the fabric, but I feel like the efficiency is just fine there. Okay, where do I want to stick this? Kind of want it here, but I also don't want to interrupt them. We'll stick it there. Stamping mill. They do flour, so I do want that relatively close. And greenery. Alright, so out of things that are not built yet, I think you're going to be the highest priority. Still got time for the housing. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'm happy about that stormwater. If I had extra people, I might even just go ahead and hook that up right now, and we'll just immediately raid and punk the workshop. I do feel like that is a weakness of the workshop. I feel like you really do want that rain punk working, because this becomes a choke point since we only have 2 workers. I'm also considering maybe 2 workshops, just to keep up with demand. It can be hard later on if you're using a lot of planks and you need something else. They just never stop making the planks, which is generally my high priority production there. You could do 10 of those, you could do 10 of those. Alright, into clearance season already. Let's get this moved over. Go our roads out. And we need to get our housing queued up. Alright, what are we sitting on? Beaver house. We could do 2 of those, which would house 4 people. We're not going to have time to get that, so we're going to have to start with the big. Which is fine, I do like these. So, 9 people, we will dump 2 of those. We'll actually make those the highest priority now. I do see that they already delivered planks here, but that's alright. I'm pretty confident. confident we can get these finished. Oops. All right. Chop, chop, chop. All right, so far we ain't seen no ghosts, so maybe it's not as haunted as we were led to believe. Never mind the tortured souls in the fog here. Totally normal. Don't think too much about it. Man, I wish we had drawn that farm early. That would have been very, very nice. We're not gonna have anything to start with that. We're not gonna have anything. So we're really not gonna be using this one right off the bat. We could build a little bit of pottery. We'll turn that on at 20. We'll get to it when we get to it. Our housing situation is good. That means we need to drop our park. This is one thing if you forget this early, it really hurts. By getting this down, we're going to get that +2 global resolve for just a couple wood. Like, totally worth it. And then as soon as our population gets a little higher, we'll go into neighborhood 2, which is totally, totally worth it for that 10% global production speed. We'll just let them work on that. In fact, I actually would prefer if you get that a little quicker. I don't care about the roads at the moment. Moving that up. All right, we also need to think, what are we gonna chop into this season? This one's already pretty close. Maybe, yeah, I think we're gonna just plan on doing that one this season. We've got the stone, so hopefully we'll get a stone event. I see here we also have some copper on this. That'll be handy. Let's go ahead and queue this up while I'm thinking about it. Okay. That cleared out of my way. All right, what do we got for a new cornerstone? Woodcutter's Prayer. We would lose our coal. That would pretty much do us for lumber for the rest of the map, though. Hostilities reduced by 40 for every level 2. That's good. I do like that one. I tend to find you're never going to get more than 2 level 2 hearts because the population that you have to have is 20 for each one of those. And you can see on here, villagers are 6 hostility each, so going up to 60 pop is 180 hostility just for that, and it's not worth it. You'd only be reducing by 160, and I don't know, it's a lot of oomph for, yeah, let's go Woodcutter's Prayer. We'll just suffer quick. Better to do it now than later before things get really hairy. But tell them to chop into that. Go ahead and accept some more people. All right, so we do got lizards. That's going to give us 10 tools when they arrive. That's perfect. Let's grab an extra human. Just in case we do draw a farm, we'll have 2 to work it. Go ahead. If they have nothing else to do, we'll do that. What's your hold up here? Fabric. What's your hold on fabric? Didn't have any of this. Let's pause that here. All right, give me a human in here. I'll work that. I don't care. We're eating off our eggs. We don't have this done. We're okay for now, but we need this like shortly. Lizards will like having that jerky too, so that'll be a good bonus. I think we'll try to put the farm right here. Alright, let's see what our next set are. Alright, do 3 trade routes with 6 amber. I mean, we definitely could do that. We get the supplier. Doesn't really give us anything we don't already have. Could do 2 ancient tablets for the export. I love that one. That's so strong. Getting 40 meat. I feel like that's unlikely. Smokehouse would be pretty good for us. But 8 minutes to get 40 meat, I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll take the ancient artifacts. 5 glades, which will happen on this map most likely. We can make that. Oil's something I'd love to get into, but we don't have it yet. That bonus is pretty mediocre. By the time we can get that, I don't know if these would be particularly useful. Let's take the glades. It's rare that I would consider a 5 glade opening order. I tend to not 3, maybe 4 dangerous glades most games. All right, well, spooky time. Yeah, he totally looks like he's a friendly ghost, right? Ghost of the Queen's Lickspittle. Okay. I challenge you, Viceroy. Do you consider yourself worthy of the Queen's glance? I am the Queen's right-hand man, I'll have you know. Prove it. Time is ticking. Alright, what do you want, jerk? Clearance water. Of the things here, I'd prefer to give him the clearance water. But there's a sale. How long do we have here? 30 minutes? Extra impatience if I were to fail. He'll disappear. Alright, so I need to do 2 dangerous glade events. That one actually could be pretty iffy. That's going to be a lot of glades we're going to have to pop really quick. Alright, so tools is a maybe here. If we didn't have tools, we would need clearance water. So we may have to use tools to do another glade event. So I am going to get that rain collector down. Okay, guys, what is the holdup here? We've got to get this going. I think to that end, also drop on. Geyser over there. We need clearance water, so I do want to work this season if at all possible. Okay. We'll transfer them as they finish their recipes here. Okay. And I definitely want to build this up as a fallback. In fact, actually, now that I think about it, we're only able to store 50, so I would need to make a second one of these. Which is doable, but I really don't want to. I would have preferred, ironically, that clearance water. Okay, so you're out of here. In there. Before I forget, let's connect those and turn that on. And then give him a second. Okay, and then we want you to move over here. And then for here, return, oops. Double oops. Come out of there. Come into here. Move those goods for me, please. I know these ones teleport, but I'm not sure those ones do, and I don't want to chance that while we're kind of on the timer for something. All right, I'm gonna leave her out of there because we're gonna need to do some building. Okay. Double check. I said everything up here. No, I didn't. Okay. All right, go. Alright, with that built, you come in here. We're gonna do jerky. I'm gonna do like 50 of it. That's gonna be the only thing I'm gonna be able to make for a while. Okay, so we need more glades. We need a lot more glades. Oh my goodness, that's gonna take a while to chop through. Okay, start over here. Of course, you don't fit. Get ourselves some room to move closer. And over here, same thing. I don't think we're going to do that this storm season, but we'll get close. Maybe that 5 glades isn't quite the stretch goal I thought it was going to be if we're going to have to open, because there's no guarantee that anything I'm opening is going to be a dangerous glade. So to find 2 dangerous glade events, we have to resolve the events too? Okay, just discover. Okay, that's not quite so bad. I say that, but we're still going to have to solve them, so... At least it's not with empathy or a certain type of solution. Let's also queue up our trade post. I don't think we're going to really have anything to trade for a while, but it's good just to have that. We'll take him out to build it once drizzle season is over. On the off chance we do have to go crazy with the drizzle water, we'll just have some in storage at least. Alright, good job, buddy. You guys already make 20? You did, nice. Okay. Good, good. That means then that we can get started on the nicer houses. We ready to upgrade? We're not. Okay. So, let's do a human house because there's only 2, so that gets them all into nice housing. We'll do a lizard house because there's only 1, that gets them all in there. Beavers are pretty resilient, so they're usually my last. Beavers and humans are usually my last ones to get the nicer housing if I have to choose. Right now, lizards are going to be our worry species, so just have to keep an eye on that. What are we running? We're running a beaver. Let me think about this for a sec. We're not having fuel problems. We've got lots of extra wood come in. We don't have a place that the lizard likes to work. I'm actually going to switch him because he's the only guy here. Having the +5 resolve for working here, +1 for having a lizard as the keeper. It's going to bump him into high resolve so we can get a few points. It's just kind of a freebie we can do. Okay, let's see. Meat specialization. I like that one a lot. We do have farming, hopefully. So with the grain, we have really efficient ranch. We can do that. Ranches are really good. Very efficient. They solve your fabric problem with leather. You can make oil out of the meat, which solves your fuel problems. And you can do that out of grain or out of, I believe, plant fiber, which are totally renewable. And that means you don't have to chop more trees. So if tree chopping is an issue, the ranch is the solution. Hauler upgrades. Now, I believe that only applies to people who are working at warehouses in these jobs as haulers, which I don't have enough experience to say much about those. I've heard that if you have the bonuses, they can be good. If you don't have the bonuses, they're not. I will have to do further testing on that one. Okay, extra health. I'm not super worried about that. Burning cyst. I'm gonna chance the meat. Let's reroll. Let's see if we can get something immediately useful. Okay, humans are gonna want ale, so getting just tons of money for making something we're gonna do anyways could be good. We're gonna have to open things, but I'm not really concerned about either of those resources. Woodcutting speed increases by 10% for every 150 units of water used in rain engines. That could be good. Let's take that, actually. How much? I haven't used any yet. Okay. Oh, right, because we don't have this up. And more people. Generally speaking, I want the more population at this stage of the game. Ideally, we'll get this to 14 so that we can upgrade. Hi, Zorg, what's up? What do you got? You have the small farm for 12. All right, we need 12. That is just... that is happening. I want that farm. I do not want to feel stupid for not taking it. All right, oops. Could we get that down? 6, and then we'll give you some planks. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Zorg. You know, your stock's rising, Zorg. After those first couple times you screwed me, you've really come through lately. I appreciate that you took my feedback into account and adjusted your prices and your wares. That being said, that's because I have some meta progression that lowers the costs and increases the amount of perks they bring by 1. So you just have a better chance of getting something useful. Okay, let's also bring a path here. And I do want someone... Actually, do I want someone to work this, or do I want to automate this? Yeah, let's just automate it. That'll get a little bit coming in, which hopefully will be enough to keep the workshop running. That looks to be the case. Perfect. All right, and you can't do anything until storm anyways. Well, we could plant. I think we can plant even if we haven't plowed. Let's check that. Because I do want to get that rolling as soon as possible. Yeah, you can. You get a bonus for having it plowed, but that's totally fine. Something's better than nothing. And same philosophy here. Let's get like one person collecting a little of that. Let's get one person collecting that. Actually, switch you. Just because they have the chance for the double collection. All right, and over here, we need 7 of these, I believe, for our thing. We'll just set that up. Pickled goods. We'll make that highest priority. Make 50 of those if you can. I would love to work this, but we need a builder, so I'm going to hold off on that. Okay, complete any 3 glade events that would up our vegetable. Yeah, vegetables are okay. We're going to use those probably the whole game for pickled goods. We don't have a way to do trade packs yet. That also gives us an artisan. Sure. And we already need 2 of these, don't we? Yes, we would need 4 ancient tablets. That's getting to the realm of iffy. We would get free pottery, which I'm not super concerned about. Tools, though. I think we are going to take that one. Hopefully we will find an event that just has 6 ancient tablets in it. I'm not going to hold my breath for that, though. Alright, you ready to level up? You are. Okay, so we need another park. And a garden. Nice, we'll get that extra 10% production speed. Super handy. We only need 4 more people before we could go up another level, so that'll be great. Alright, Mr. Ghosty, how you feeling? You're feeling like we have a lot of time. Good, good. Alright, do I want to pop one of these? How long do we have? 2 minutes. So if we can have a really nasty event, we could work it during the storm. Sure. Let's chance it. We gotta be a little bold here. If I'm gonna have to find 2 dangerous glades and I don't know which ones are which. Ghost of an old merchant. This is not a dangerous glade. What do you want, buddy? Complete 1 trade route worth 20 amber. Okay, that could be a little iffy. Let's get a post down so that we can make provision packs. Are we able to do that at all? Yes, okay, good, good. And let's make 15. That's gonna suck. How we doing on jerky? 22, okay. Everyone's basically eating jerky at this point. Yeah, getting those crops in. I'm glad we were able to buy that. That was starting to get to that realm of a little bit more iffy. What do you do if we don't do this? I'll just disappear. Okay. You're a nice ghost. Unlike this jerk. Look at this guy. Curse me. He's gonna go tell the queen I'm a bad boy. There's a reason I'm alive and you're dead, buddy. Alright. We're not building anything currently. But I want to put this guy to work. What would I have him do? Probably work on those packs. Let's do that first. Now we need to remember we're not supposed to send out trades during storm season. So hopefully I will remember that. Odds are not in our favor. Gain 5 clearance water for every 10 drizzle gathered. So we actually could do this, and we could get our clearance water that way, but we're still not going to be able to store more than 50 unless we build another one of these. I'd really prefer not to use the tools if I can help it. Alright, so with that cleared... Oh, we're racking up so much hostility for nothing here. Oh, there's so a reason that I don't normally pop glades like this. Hunter-gatherers. All camp productions increase by 100%, but buildings that use fertile soil have their yields decreased by 50%. No. No. Securing the deadliest corners of Earth. Every discovered forbidden glade lowers hostility gained. Boy, I'd love to re-roll this. We already used that up, though. I'm thinking this one, just in case we happen into a forbidden. At least we'll somewhat mitigate the pain of that. You guys coming soon? Almost here. Okay. To that end, I probably should just get started on some more housing. Alright, beavers. We have 1 beaver house. We would need 5. Gets us the current pop. And we'll go ahead and favorite those lizards, get them really going. He's liking that jerky. No. Okay, we could do jerky. We need to do worth 20 though, so we would need to do the times 5. I would love to do that. 60 jerky. That's a totally doable one. Okay, where did I stick him? Okay, come out of there. Come into the field kitchen. Up that to 60. Please, please, please make that happen. We got 6 minutes to do that. I don't know if that will work or not. I'm kind of wondering, should I pipe this? We don't have any current drizzle water, but I could get drizzle water. I do, in my video that you should totally go watch after this one, talking about the field kitchen. One of the things that actually makes it good, I feel, is running... Well, I'd have to make pipes. I don't have enough pipes. Shoot. Running the rain engine. If you're not running the rain engine, all you're doing is making a little bit more food from what you have, but you're spending workers to do it and fuel. It's iffy. With the rain engine, though, I do feel it's worth it. Alright, buddy, what do you got? Good old bliss. Alright, we don't have a lot to sell at this point. We could sell some wildfire essence. Furniture would sure be nice. What would it take to get 17? I don't think we're going to be able to do it, but just to check. Yeah, not even close. Nope, sorry, buddy. We don't have any money yet. We're just poor. Alright, we could eat the mushrooms. We could turn that into flour. Not really hurting on plant fiber. Take that one. Turn on flour. Up to 50. Have fun with that, buddy. In fact, let's make the flour your priority, though. And if we have flour... Let's actually start her in here, because we can use the mushrooms. I guess I didn't get enough of that yet. That's okay. I don't want to use up those mushrooms if we can pickle them, because the lizards like pickled goods too, so we'll just keep that lizard happiness train rolling for now. Alright, once they build that housing, we'll have enough. Which means we need the peripherals. So I need 2, 1, and 4. Okay, so is this free to move? Yes. Oh, maybe that wasn't the right place. It was just a graphic that looked funny to me. All right, so we need 2 more parks, I said. We We need one more garden. And you can mix and match these. You don't have to do it this way. I'm just lazy. Frankly, I'm just lazy about it. Fire shrine. Fit those in there. Sure. There we go. Alright, let's do this one first. That other one's prepped. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow. Don't have enough stone or tools. We could do this. I mean, this is fine. We would get more tools and a bunch of people. I'm pretty tempted by that, actually. Are you still here or not? And lately I've liked sitting at about 50% because the Queen's Impatience lowers your hostility rating. So I do like having some there, but I'm also a little worried because we haven't really got a lot done yet. Haunted Druid's Hut, we're totally going to take that. We're not on a timer to get this done, so we'll get it when we get it. You're definitely going to take that, though. There's our oil and our incense and our coats. Oh, flawless is so good. We have here, we could break that open with stone. That would get us some incense. Not enough to do that. What about ham? How much do you want? Well, would be enough to do ham. And that would save our tools. Which we still don't have enough here. Okay. Alright, well, we are on a timer for this one. We are going to have this hit into storm if we start now. So I think... I'm going to check my drizzle timer. How much do we have here? Almost 4 minutes, so we'd be 1 minute into storm. I think we can handle it. Famous last words on that, of course. Alright, lizards, go persuade the convicts that they totally should join us. And I think I am going to smash this. Because we can use that over there. I guess it's you. Go for it. How are we doing here? Oh, that's changed already. Yeah, how much does he want that to be worth? Worth 20 amber. So we're not even remotely close to that. Let's up this. Not 740. That would be a bit much. We'll go up to 40 though. Just maybe on the off chance. That still wouldn't do it though, would it? 40? No, it's only 10. Planks just aren't expensive enough. That's okay though. We can always use some extra planks. Oh boy. You guys are already not happy? Alright. Do I have somebody... If you were working someplace that made you happy, that would take us to 0. Okay, so don't favor you anymore. That takes us to neutral. Alright, what do we got? Open or send 4 caches, totally doable. Workers assigned to glade events can carry 10 more. Okay. Trade goods. That's pretty expensive. Definitely doable, but... I think we're going to take that one. Okay. Harvest is coming in. Jerky's going up. I guess it's a moot point now because we can't do that trade, but we'll up it to 60 on the off chance that that comes back around on a good price. Just had a beaver leave. Man, why you gotta be like that? Are you done? Definitely need people working that more than I need people working here. Nope, we got our first blight rod up, so gotta get a blight post. I don't know, I'm always torn on this one. Do I want it really close to make it efficient when they're burning things? Or do I want to make it out of the way so it's not taking up prime real estate? Guess we'll just go there. I don't know. Haven't really decided what my preference is on that one. Alright, and these guys are going to be our next one. Human left. Ouch. Yeah, well, we kind of knew that was going to happen when we started this event. Now, we're going to get a bunch more people. We did get the people. That's what happened. That's okay. Alright, we got our packs of crops, so I do not want you to make any more of those. We need the food. 10 extra crop. Okay. Boost global resolve by 1 for every 3 levels of standing with other settlements. Probably going to be doing a lot of trading, so that could be good. Gain 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods. We're doing this one. Yeah, we're doing that one. Because we're making pickled goods. We should be making pickled goods. And every time we do that, we're just going to get free skewers. So I'll make the lizards happy. Alright, let's check in here. There's that jerky back. But even if we had that, it's not a high enough price anymore. Darn. Yeah, is what it is. Can't really do anything about that. Alright, you guys are carrying things, including tools. You guys are carrying things, that's fine. We have extra soil. Let's get this cleared out so I can build on here before I move this. You're waiting on that. We should have 1? Yeah, 1. Okay. Let's get started on this one. I feel like we're doing alright. Not in love with this ratio we've got here, but we're okay. We've got options. We can pop certain things if we need to. Okay, we could use resin to make incense with our flawless druid hut, so that'd be pretty good. There's the ranch. I'm very tempted by that because we can use the grain to feed them if we need to. And with the flawless hut here, we can use meat. We can make grain into meat. We can make the meat into oil, and that's very efficient. And if we have rain punk at multiple steps there, it makes it even more efficient. That would also give us eggs and leather. That means we'd be fine for any fabric we need to make. Very tempted by that. Crystallized dew. We've already got a building that smelts copper, and there should be copper somewhere. Think we're okay on that one. Forester's hut just needs so many people to work it. Like, you need 5 people. That's a commitment. That's a big commitment. We could also expand out to the plantation. Berries would let us make, wine and pigment, but we can only do pigment with insects. Yeah, I'm gonna go ranch. That also gives us another place that lizards like to work, and we were having some lizard issues. We'll get started on that. Fortunately, this is the spot where we would want the farm to sit. Alright, what do we got here? Small field flax, large field flax, more fertile soil, a distillery, just a normal one. Does wine porridge. Okay, we will be using that. Okay, our event. Unfortunately not gonna be able to do that. This is a good one too, isn't it? Adds 2 to global resolve. Oh, I'd love to have that. We may see what we can buy. How much incense are we getting? Are we getting some from here? No, we're getting some from here, but it's not gonna be 30. How soon are you coming? Soon-ish. I take the hit. Hopefully I don't regret that. Please, please, please sell me something on there. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for the luxury good type stuff or resin. I don't know if they sell resin. If they do, it's only certain merchants. All right, and you're now happy. So we could send... We could wait for the incense, or we could use the tools. I think we're going to wait for the incense to get back. What's our timer like? Oh, we're not going to make the timer. What? Oh, man, shoot. It doesn't show they need workers, so I'm wondering if we can just give him the tools. Because there's a penalty here, I am gonna chance this. It's not what I wanted to do, but let's see if that works. Did work, okay. That could have been a blunder. I should have had 2 people working this to carry that faster. I didn't realize how close that was. Okay, he's still got 22 minutes. What do you want now, Mr. Suppressed rebel? Rebel scum. You don't even respect the queen. I don't know if I want to help you. What's your deal? A corruption, maybe. None of those are even an option there. Alright, so what does that actually give me? Just stuff. Alright, well, carry some stuff for me, would you? Let's also... Yeah, we're starting to actually make food stuff. Let's go ahead and pipe this. Need to get some more chopping done over here. Oh man, there's always chopping to be done. Always. Alright, now that we've kind of blitzkrieg through that, we may slow our roll a little bit on opening things, try to catch up on this. Dangerous, so that'll be 2 there. We don't have any tablets. I don't suppose you give tablets. No, of course not. I'm gonna cache. We could do a second one here. We could smash this one. I really would prefer to get that. Alright, let's see what you got. Piped rock. We have 10 amber, so if we did 3, we could get the extra cloth. I would like that. Don't really have much to sell for 3 though. Yeah. Alright, no. Not gonna do that. You're worth 1, but we won't get 1 out of it. Okay, so you and you gets us 11. What can we buy for 11? Extra stone maybe for popping crates if we need to. Still haven't found any coppers. We can't get started on tools. We're not getting stone from anything we're collecting. Our food situation's okay. Alright, let's do 4 more of those, and as much of this as we can. And if there's anything left over... No. Oh, right on the money. Alright, we'll do that. And we're going to... Is this the one I want to do? Yeah, we want to make a lot of pickled goods because we get the skiers for doing it, and it looks like we're going to be selling packs of crops. So we will do that. Turn that on. That's not done yet. Come on, guys, get this darn tree out of the way. I want to move you before I lose track of what I want to do. Alright, what is your deal? Oh, you're the trade guy. Oh, Oh, there's 2 trade guys now. Okay, so we really, really want to do some big trades. And unfortunately, oh. All right, we need 56. We need 56. We are using that, yep. Okay. We'll drop 1 lizard in here. We'll remember to turn on the purging fire. We got tons of wood, so we're going to go up to like 10 just to have that ready. We don't have any other lizards that are free. Seeing if there's anyone I could replace. Yeah. You help carry that stuff because I want you to get started here. Another nice thing about this is you can rain punk it, so this just becomes such an efficient building. Okay, we want to use, you can use veggies or you can use that. Let's not do the plant fiber yet. You can do up to 50 meat. We want that to be highest priority. Then for eggs, we're going to do 40 of those. I'm going to have you just on that. And then if you get down to it, you can do like, I don't know, 20 leather. It'll be quite a long time before you get that far, because we just don't have the farming production up yet. But we will. We'll get there. All right, more peeps. Lizards seem to kind of be at a premium at the moment. That being said, we have some more farms going in, so let's take that to humans. All right, we don't have enough housing. Probably going to end up having to move some of these. I don't like overpopulating my hearths anymore. I much prefer to be exactly on the money with how many people are there, and then having a second hearth that's leveling up. If we were to get a second hearth, where could we put it? This is going to be a major building, and we can't move it, so I'm thinking hearth is going to have to go up here. Excuse me, Mr. Ghost, you're in the way. Could you step aside? No? Okay. Yeah, let's just get started on that. Maybe I should drop a second workshop. That's such a good price, and we're gonna, yeah, we already lost it. I can't believe I didn't start that. That was a big oops. There's 15 more wood there too. All right, you're done shopping here. There's that other spy needed. Over here. Yeah, just work on that area. And for these guys, just gonna kind of chill on New Glades for a moment. We're already at hostility 4. Focus on our lizards, get them up some more. What are you missing? Bricks, because we used it for the houses. That's fine. Now we get enough planks, of course. Barrels. I don't think it was up to 10. If they were asking a better price for that, I totally would have gone with that. What else can we do? 3 packs of building materials. Okay, we could do that. Yeah. Okay, what else? What do we need to do? Definitely not going to do this stream. I always make this mistake. And I start this thing right before storm, and it is so horrific. -3 global resolve every 45 seconds, and it stacks. You do not want that running during storm, and I always do it. I always do it. We can't afford that anyways. All right, last order set. What do we got? 200 wood we could just do. Like, we should be done with that. 50 stone roads. We're not close to that. Alright. We'll take that. We need to go up to 20 packs of provisions. That is going to be pricey. Alright, lizard boy. You want it, man? Yeah, he's on it. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. Alright. Alright, with this one up, I'm gonna stick a lizard in there. Let's just get some basic road in. Where can we stick this farm? Yeah, that's where we would have wanted it. I guess we just lose out on one here. Nowhere else is going to be anywhere near as good, yeah. Alright, put that there. Road in there. This is where I'd like the road to be. Just encourage them to speed through that section as fast as we can. Okay. Come on, big trade, big trade. Okay, we could do packs of crops. I didn't know we were making any more of those, so that's a little worrisome. Where are those coming from? I did not turn you off. That is where those are coming from. Alright, let's go up to 12. I do actually kind of want that. Okay, and she's making 3 more. Alright, with that, can we finally do one of those? $10 for 25. I think we're only going to do 8 and save the rest for another attempt. Or take the cash now. I think we're going to take the cash. We don't have enough of these because it's storm season. Okay, we gotta wait out storm because we have the effect that makes it more expensive. This is going to drop here. He says as the goods disappear. I didn't realize those changed on season change. I thought it was just the timer. Well, that's good to know. Okay. Well, this one still gets us there. Unfortunately, we miss out on 5 amber. So that's annoying. Not enough goods. Oh. What? Thought we had enough. Did you not deliver those? It's weird. Alright, up here, drop some more farmland. Before I forget, let's just get people in here. And you can do both. Alright, and we're also going to want up here a warehouse, because we have both a farm and what's going to be a very important building. I'll speed this up too. They're still working on that. I guess that is quite a heft. We have multiple things that are slowing their off-road speed. Okay, so we're good on this one with the building materials. So no more building materials because you're very inefficient with that. Okay, this is going to be extra people. Yeah, we'll take that. Up here. Okay, so human housing. Okay, 1 human house. Lizards, how you guys doing? You probably have been neglecting you, haven't I? Okay, so we need 5 and we built 1. You also need bricks. Yeah, we're just working on it. I guess you're the same efficiency, so I might as well turn you on, just in case. We'll up that. And we'll up this too. Alright, our food's doing okay, our fuel's doing just fine. We're not getting any resolve here, so I might as well turn that off. A beaver left. What a jerk. Small traverse camp has that. I wonder how long that's been up there. We haven't found any more. Alright, so you here, out. Let's start collecting these mushrooms. Gotta kind of, this is kind of a dangerous spot when you start finishing off your initial food sources if you don't have something set up. I think we can live off of our farms. We do have a large one. We can live off our farms at this point, so it's not like it's the end of the world, but just, I want to be careful. All right, before we send out away all of our provisions. Okay, now we have enough here. Are we gonna make it in time for you, buddy? We have to complete it. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Of course not. Alright, but it'll be this guy over here will make it. Alright, so we've got one spare here. Actually, hold on. Yeah. One spare here, two spare there. Probably hold on to that. I think it's a 3 value. Extra instance, I think. We need that for some of those events. That should give us enough to do at least one turn in. Impatience raises slower based on doing that. We might need that. Our impatience is getting a little out of hand. Food production increases by 10% for every 50 units of drizzle water stored. How much could we store? We could store 100, so in theory we could have plus 20%. I did buy those pipes, right? No, I didn't get enough. Okay. I think we're going to take that to slow down the impatience, just because I'm getting a little nervous about that. He does not sell pipes, okay. Alright, let's check our new recipes. Because we can just farm food, or farm the protein foods now, I'm not going to take that. I guess the insects could be useful for other things, but I'm not super worried. We get this from an event. Forager's camp isn't particularly useful. Let's use our reroll. Clay pit. Okay, that's one. I just unlocked this not too long ago. So you build this on fertile soil, and it gives you clay. So that's handy. That would give us a use for that clearance water bonus we have. Got all that. Okay, this would be... Now I'm more interested in the tool shed because we've got fabric handled. We've got incense handled. I'm not super worried about this one yet. We'll take that. Really, really, really would like to find some copper so we can get started on that. And here... Leisure and luxury. Perfect. That's beavers and humans at least. Lehman's tail, I believe, is 3 global resolve. I think. I don't think that's the hostility reduction. We'll take that though, because if we have service, then our hearth here will upgrade, and that would be super handy. And I see they've got that shopping done. Are we able to make all the way through? Yes. More people. What are we at? 33. So I want to go up to 40, essentially. That'd be 6. So I want 7 people, ideally. All right, I'll take that one. That takes us to 40. Perfect. And then these houses should cover us for now, and then we just got to get them out of that generic housing and into species-specific housing. Yep, perfect. All right, we got 9 people who are not working. That is not ideal. All right, how long do you take? 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Do I chance it? I think I do. I think we get greedy here. All right. Full workforce, go. We've got the warehouse right here, so hopefully that'll be zip, 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 and be done with that. Okay, we've got... Let's get somebody working this for now. I do actually kind of want that drizzle water coming in. We have a place that could be using it. We have no one with a bonus here, so we'll just stick people in. What do you need? just to be rebuilt. What do you produce? Okay, you are actually things we want. Alright. Stick you guys in here. With all this new population we got, we do have to remember that... Oh, shoot. I didn't start this. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. Oh, and we did have the incense there, too. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, well, better late than never, I suppose. Ouchers. That's just a permanent -5. That's gonna slow us way down. Mistakes were made. Alright. What do we got? We're gonna be making wine. We could use ale. I think we're gonna go for the ale. Yep, that'll get our service up and running fully. Okay, still looking for ancient tablets, still looking to open those. What was that? Clearance? Nice, okay. That. Alright, now that we also have that -5 global, this is going to be really painful. Alright, we can temporarily hold this off. Yeah, we're gonna lose a couple people here. This is so bad. The fact that I let that go, that's gonna just be a pain for the rest of this map. I must have got distracted there. I totally thought we had started this with incense. Alright, builder. Alright, those are fine. Alright, good. We finished that at least. Those are just brutal amounts of minus resolve. Alright, we're gonna tell you do meat first. If you can't do meat, then do that. Give us like 50 oil on hand. For incense, yeah, see, that's where we would want those. We'll just turn everything on. You can do up to 50 if you can. Use the oil first. And coats, totally could do that too. You're gonna be the lowest because once they start doing coats, they just do coats forever because we're gonna use them up so fast. Alright, we don't have anyone with a bonus, so just whoever. Having those coats will help negate that -5, so that's at least something. Alright, finally got this cleared out enough. I think we can snake our road in. We'll keep going on this. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to start micromanaging, yeah, chopping. Yarks. Wow, even turning that off didn't do it. Man. Okay, what is your holdup? You need fabric. Okay, over here, could you instead make fabric your priority? Alright, hang on, we should be sacrificing. I'm just being stubborn here. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. That totally wasn't worth it. Scout left. Oh, what else was I scouting? Here we go. And here, we don't have enough. Alright. We're going to take the extra grain just to make that easier on ourselves. I don't think we're sitting on a big surplus. A little bit. But we're also not... Oh, we are doing this. You have 50 of those? You do, okay. We're not using the flour for anything yet. We don't have a recipe. I guess we could turn it on here. Do we have anything that go into here? No, not really. If by chance we get something. We'll go ahead and turn on porridge. Our new building down here is going to have a better porridge recipe. Alright, and I think we are going to do... Can I get you? I'll clear this first. Think about that. Alright, we do have a lot of crystallized dew, so I'm going to drop the tool shed and we're just going to use that up. We didn't get foxes, so we don't have to worry about that. We got a lot of unemployed. I'm going to hold off on that for now. Check here. I should check the other ghost too. We should have turned that in. Getting sloppy here. Getting sloppy. Alright, you... How long do you have? 34 seconds. Dang it. Okay, good. We can use the oil. Calm you. Take this. Get some people in here. Investigate. Okay. Alright, did you want a corruption option, which I don't think that was. No. You're good to go. I do really want to use tools on that. I can help it. It's either one. Gives us a place that beavers are happy to work in finally. Set this at 24, and we'll set this one at 6. I do want a few pipes. In fact, do the pipes first, please. Alright, we actually have some amber for once. Lowers 50. It's almost certainly what I'm going to take. I'd love to have this too, though. When you salvage or send, you get the extra copper, and the wood's not a problem on this map, but the copper would sure be nice. But we're taking this first. Okay, could we get 11 from what we have? No, not really. Alright. I haven't even been running my shoppers this season. That's why we have so many people. Alright, well, we can run you for now. Come over here. Just make some more room. Alright. Now we just need a ton of humans to do stuff. So... let's do there and there. I do want another human if possible. Humans working something that's not a farm. I don't think we do. Alright, we'll just start with 1. Alright, ale up to, let's say, 50. That's literally all this building's gonna do. Here, alright. Having 3 workers gives us +3 to global resolve, so we've almost negated that permanent penalty. Feel like a fool for doing that. I so thought that was running. It's amazing that, you know, when you're playing single player, I generally don't play on speed 3. I actually play on speed 1 unless I have literally nothing to do. And I don't know if it's just the speed difference or just the mental facilities it takes to speak and explain what you're thinking while playing, but man, you miss so much more than you do playing single player. It's embarrassing. You know, all those times you're watching somebody else and you're thinking, oh, come on, man, it's right there in front of you. It's harder than it sounds to do it. So maybe have a little compassion for those foolish actions that streamers and YouTubers take. All right, with those extra pipes coming in, well, they're not here yet, but let's just get that set up. That'll give us a geyser of each type, which is super sweet. I would much prefer that than running workers here. In fact, you're full. Just get out of there. Do we have a second? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Working. Get some serving done. Man, look at that. Service comes online. Everyone's just so happy. Really, I guess that's only the humans getting that one, but the +3 global resolve helps. And wine. Keep my eyes out for that. All right, wood and packs of provisions. That is something we could totally do. What's the hold up here? I really don't care what you make that out of. And you guys, I need you piped. Where are you guys at? I have a meta progression unlocked that increased the size of the storage, which is good because you do less time walking back and forth, but it also means there's a bit more lag between when something gets made. He just made double tools. What a bro. And when it gets carried back. So just something to keep in mind. In fact, actually, since we have so many people that aren't doing anything, you might as well help carry stuff. Some job's better than no job. Alright, and you say you're done, which means we should be able to... Yep. Start it on this. Alright, what we got? Something good, please. Meat. Almost certainly taking that. Yep, we're taking that. That now makes... For 8 grain, we're going to make 10 meat. In fact, it'll go up. This is stuck because these guys are running the recipe currently. Alright, and... Do I want to even run a second one here? I don't think we do at the moment. Let's just chill on that. We do, however... Where do I want this? Here. So we want that road to come down here. Alright. What else can we do? Okay, we've got that. Provisions are going to keep being made because we need to trade. Turn that one in. Alright, we are now at the point where instead of the global resolve, we'll wait for the humans to go down, but then humans gonna have to take over here. Oh, still going? Okay. Humans probably gonna have to take over though. I need to slow that impatience down. Let's see what we can get. Alright, we're making flour. This would be more efficient provisions, which would be nice, but we're okay on that. We can do this inefficiently. Religion and education. So religion would be lizards, education would be beavers, religion would be humans. We would need scrolls, which we don't have. We would need incense, which we do have, but I don't think we have a way of making. Brawling could come in. Guild welfare. We're gonna go temple, and I'll show you why when we're out of here. All right, we already have efficient, already have better efficiency. Bakery, that'll be good. We're making flour, we're not using it. Those are 2 good recipes, especially pie is pretty efficient compared to biscuits. Take that. All right, so temple. Now the thing about the temple is this one. So for every 300 seconds we spend sacrificing, we permanently lower hostility. So, with that being said, we're going to take you, we're just going to do some wood, kind of watch how much we have, we're just going to go for it. And if we can keep that fire burning, actually, hold on, instead of wood for now, 14 oil a minute would give us global production speed of 25%. We'll do that instead. That actually gives us a bonus that we can use. Alright, finished our mushrooms, and there's nothing else around. You can always disassemble these for the parts back. I tend to leave them unless I get into a part crunch. Where are you at? I thought that... Oh, shoot. I just didn't move it. I mean, there's no reason not to collect this stuff, right? So, go ahead and grab that. Guys are still working on that. We need to open one more cache. Oh, that was the 4th one. Okay. Do we turn this in now? I think we do. We'll take another recipe as soon as that gets up. Alright, we need the bakery. Can we fit that in up here? Sure we can. Harpies would sure be nice for this building. That's alright. Is what it is. Alright, we need to look for things that can make incense next time we have a trader here. What is our time for that? He's almost here. Alright, Scaly Boy's in there. Alright, let's do pies first, then biscuits, because I'm not running any keystones that use biscuits yet, and pies are just more efficient. You're going to make pies out of meats or eggs, and do the eggs first because they're more efficient. And biscuits, we're gonna struggle with biscuits. So good thing we're not trying to run those. All right, you can do 50. I think I'm almost to the point where I'm gonna set up my defaults on those limits. I'm kind of settling into the same number every time, but I don't know. I like having to set it because it makes me think about it, and I want to think about it because I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Did we spend all of our metal? I assume that's what happened. Yeah. I don't have anything else for you guys to do. You can just chill in there. Some extra going here. All right, Sir Reginald. What do you got? All right, we were looking for things that could make incense. None of those, unfortunately, make incense. All right, what do we have down here? Training tools, extra biscuits that we're already struggling to make. Builders can carry more. I don't know. I'd rather have the Glade event one than the builders. The builders are whatever. Shovels, faster road, sure. And then we will take 15 amber worth of pipes. Oh, wow, perfect. All right. Then, so I don't forget, we are no longer making our own pipes. We're done with that. I don't think I'll use more than that. Okay, so important buildings. You are actually super important because you make the pickled goods. And the pickled goods give us free skewers. You're also helping out with the fabric, which is nice. You're already piped. Okay. You upgrade that. And then we're also going to build that and then upgrade it. We're also, meat is becoming more and more important, so let's go ahead and we'll stick that in there. With this much rain punk, I think we're going to, heck, they're not doing anything else, might as well make them happy. Stick them in there. For now, stick you guys in here. Probably going to have to turn that off. Alright, got that done. Alright, we need to start thinking about another glade to pop. Just thinking about distance from warehouses. This one's pretty close. Okay, I don't want to do it right before the storm, so we'll hold off for a second, but definitely going to happen. Okay. That's down finally. Okay, let's get you in here. All right, we're also going to need a warehouse there. That. How are we doing on things we're growing on our farm? So that's vegetables, we're out, and we're out. Okay, so we definitely could use more farmland. Farm. We have so much that we're doing with this currently, and it's kind of the center stone. We're feeding the animals, it's making all the protein. We're turning some of that protein into oil. We're making flour, we're making provision packs. It's all the stuff is coming out of here. And I see that we finished something that gave us more people, too. Okay, so now we actually do need a lizard. Keep them happy. Alright, let's turn off our chopping. It takes us down to 4. Plus some here. Down to 3. That should be plenty fine. Totally fine with burning that extra because I want the temple bonus. Oop, and we're not working the temple, which we definitely need to be working. Oh, you are lizards. I can probably dig up some lizards. 2 more. Not everybody. That's everybody. Okay. That's totally fine. 2 of you can be happy. We'll have a beaver help you. Alright, I guess an additional minus 20. Alright, Don't have a way to produce scrolls yet. We're not producing incense, which we really would like to. Have all that, except for the pigment. I think we're probably gonna end up having to buy scrolls. I don't like any of these. Alright, we're gonna hold off for some amber to do a reroll. Oh, 5 short. I guess we're not running. We don't have anyone here that needs that, so that's whatever. Alright, this is definitely what we're doing. Not during storm season, though. I'm so proud of myself. I'm at least remembering that extra cost on sending trade routes during the storm is pretty brutal. We really don't want to be doing that. That's a lot of grain going into these packs. And of course it switches. Gotta remember that. Alright, send some flour out. Send that out. Send that. Oh, only have 2 routes. No, we have 3 routes. Send that. Okay. Brewery production is 50% faster. That's workable. Gain 10 amber every time somebody comes. Traders will arrive. We'll take traders arrive faster in an extra trade route. That means send that. Hopefully we can kind of buy our way to victory at this point because it's a little iffy. All right, we're missing housing. We need to deal with that. Like that's a no-no. I kind of want the houses up here. Okay, so who's my crankiest? Probably still lizards. Lizards need 2 more houses. Oh, and I see my road didn't actually connect. Oops. Alright, that's all the lizards then. Next up, humans could use 2 more houses. I don't have any number of people that can fit inside bonuses, so tons and tons of houses. Harvester's camp is done. Alright, we got tons more to harvest, so keep at it. And we also said we were going to pop another glade. Did that one. Alright, we park. That'll give us another 2 global resolve. That'll be super helpful. People are pretty happy here, so I think we're gonna make it. Despite my best efforts, we're gonna make it. Alright, this has all the garbage. Okay, pigment, better provisions, and training gear, which we could end up using. Or we could take scrolls, but we can't make the pigment yet, so we have to do pigment first. Coats, tea, nobody here needs tea. Darn. Guild house. We're already going to be able to do luxury. Could do better jerky efficiency. No, our food is not looking the best. Let's take that. And in fact, actually, you guys come out of here. We're getting this one up and running. Alright, where do we have a spare human? I don't think we have any, do we? Alright. Let's go with what we got. Connect that up. Alright, your number 1 job is porridge. Up to 50. And then if we can, we'll do some wine. Up to 50. That would be Victor right there if we could just make that wine. Fortunately, we can't. Ooh. Alright, where are those warehouse guys? Come out of there. Alright, and for you, I just want rain. Oh, I misread where that door was. Oh, there you go. And we're also going to want a smokehouse. That'll be more efficient. Okay. Do that one as your first priority. Stop using that. You have to do grain. Use that first. Stop using that. Food's a little dire at the moment, but it'll be fine here in a second once they start harvesting. Okay. One more glade would get us... Yeah, come on guys, let's get in there. There we go. Alright, what do we got? More fertile soil. I definitely can't complain about the amount of fertile soil we got. Finally the copper, now that we've basically won the map. And a trader, okay. We can make wine out of berries. Hang on. What do you got? Oh, we're definitely taking that. Alright, we want 40 berries. Wow, way to be stingy here, buddy. Like, really, one wood before you make that trade. Like, you literally live in a shitty little glade. Like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Alright. And with that, actually, hang on. Nobody eat those berries. Berries are off limits. As is the raw meat. As is the... You know what? Stop eating raw food. Stop eating raw food. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Have some faith. Alright, we're gonna need lizards for that. Biscuits can now be produced, I don't care. Gain 1 insect for every 2 mushrooms. We're not producing. Traders faster, planting faster. What can we do here? Oh shoot, I should have done this one. That one's worth way more. We got a second. Let's see if we can recoup a few more planks before we send that off. Up the amount they're allowed to make. Here too, but they'll never get to that. Jerky up to 50. You can use meat. And that's all you guys are gonna do. In fact, oh, we don't have enough. Wow, I actually used more pipes than I normally would, so hooray for that. And did he have anything else I wanted? Okay, we could use this to make incense. Okay, yeah, so we want all of that, and we want all of these, and that's probably victory if I can get that. Alright, so you, of course. Okay, incense is now your first priority, with oil your second. Where's... I did have a recipe, or I did have a recipe making wine, right? Or a building making wine. Yeah, okay. Distillery. Yeah, okay. I'd love to take them off of forage and have them just do that first, but I don't dare. I don't dare. Our food is a little iffy. Alright, that was not the Glade event, though. So we still need one more Glade event. There, except I'm gonna turn off chopping. What are we doing here? 1 and 1. I don't think that really makes a difference, but let's see. Now we can do. Whoop, we cannot take. Shoot! I went down and then the -1. The -1 maximum. I can't turn it back up. That's all right. We'll make it. We'll make it. All right. On the off chance that it comes to it. Let's plop a mine down. I highly doubt it's gonna get to that point, but just in case. We're out of fuel. Ooh. Okay. I also should have done this ages ago. Let's take oil as the primary and then wood. Alright, beavers, I really need you to go chopping, like, right now. There. There. Alright. More skewers for that. We're actually going to take the 50% increase on small farms because we're chewing through. Yeah, 0 and 11. We're just chewing through that. Alright, you are fully upgraded and you could lose 8 people. You need 1 and 1. But I know next level is going to need more, so just plop that. 1. And then we need more housing. It's going to be beavers. Yeah, I'll take it to 20. Okay. Hurry, boys, chop! Chop! Low on fuel. Chop into that glade. We probably won't even need it. Our resolve's gonna finish us up here. Interesting map, interesting map. I still very sad that happened. We would have already won if I didn't have -5 global resolve, but we did it. There we go. Win a game on Cursed Royal Woodlands. The clouds. Win a game on Cursed Royal Woodlands on Viceroy or higher. Nice. Finish those up. All right, well, hopefully that was still enjoyable, blunders aside. Still working on some other content for the channel if you made it this far. Hopefully people will enjoy it. It's going to be something a little different, but still has some building involved. And that's all I'll say about that. If I don't post anything else, I hope people have a nice holiday and enjoy yourself. Take care.